Denisse has been an essential part of the Boys and Girls Club. She has been part of our Keystone community service group for high school students, I believe, since her freshman year. So 3 years now she's been part of our Keystone Community Service Group, which is sort of a backbone for the high school students. That naturally led her to be interested in a program like Digital Connectors, where you're learning but also sharing your skills in a volunteering community service aspect.
I was born in Quito, Ecuador, October 27, 1994, and I moved to the United States when I was 3 in July 1997. And I lived in New York for a very long time. We lived in apartments until I was about 7 years old. And then my parents decided to buy a house, which is why we moved to Trenton. And I hated it here. I honestly completely hated it here. It wasn't until I became part of the Boys and Girls Club that I can honestly say that I feel that I actually live in Trenton, and that I was able to meet people outside of my house. Honestly, like, the Boys and Girls Club really helped me in changing that, helped me in like staying in programs, meeting new people from around the city that I would have never had any type of conversation with had it not been for the programs that I was in, such as Digital Connectors. I met a lot of students that were there, actually went to my school, and I didn't know some of them. My dad grew up in a very rural country, and he came to the United States, and he didn't have a high school education. So I know the first time that I actually taught him to like hook up a computer, to turn it on, he was like excited, and he was excited that he could go onto this website called elcomercio.com, based in Ecuador, and it has all the news from Ecuador, like a radio station from Ecuador. So he was so excited. So I think it was just very like exciting for him to know that he also could do that he also had that power, like, to use a computer, and that it wasn't just his daughters.
I think One Economy is a wonderful program. I think it's very important for us to get information, get technology, get computers to areas where it's not available. They're providing computers to other countries. They're setting up internet in other countries. They're establishing that, which I think is a very important job that I'm just very happy to be part of such a program.
Yo agradezco el apoyo que están dando a Denisse, porque eso le ayuda al futuro de mi hija.
I would like to thank you for awarding Denisse the Sullivan Award. I feel you made the right decision. I was ecstatic when I was reminded of the award and a few months later told that we had been selected. I believe this award has not only given tangible benefit to Denisse's life and her family because she will receive a scholarship, but also is another thing that she can boast of and prove that she is a force to be reckoned with.